everyone, welcome back to Ellie Potts Bespoke YouTube channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you've got notifications turned on to all so that you receive any updates that I have, any new videos that I put on straight away. So today we're going to be putting some tulle onto a hair bow. I've had a request for a birthday bow, so I've already pre-cut the templates. We've got the bottom, the middle and the top, and this one is going to have some purple tulle. So this is just a roll of tulle that I have in a purple colour, and what we're going to do first of all is we're going to glue the pieces together. So you can either cut these pieces out by hand or use a die cutting machine. I cut everything by hand. So we're just going to glue those middle parts together. And this is just so we can measure, don't need the top bit yet, we can measure what size tulle we're going to need. Okay, so we're not going to glue that down yet, we're just going to pop it on there. So we're going to get some of this tulle, and it's good if you buy it on these rolls because it's always the right width, which is great. So I've just cut a piece of tulle which is around 26 inches long. Now what I'm going to do is I folded it in half, folded it in half again. Let's get that, it's a little tricky to work with sometimes. And I am only going to have tulle sticking out of one side, so I'm just going to, if you wanted it both sides you would leave it like that. I'm going to just do one side, so I'm going to fold it in half again. So this bow is about 4.5 inches. Let me just double check that. Yeah, about 4.5 inches in length. So what I'm going to do is, after I've folded all those up, I'm going to cut along those creased bits so that we have lots of little pieces of tulle. Easiest way to do it. Don't worry if there's any edges sticking out, we're going to neaten it up in a little bit. Okay, so then we're going to fold it. We've got it this way. We're going to fold it in half that way. So the colour's got more intense, but we're going to keep the crease at this end for now. Now what you're going to do is just do a concertina fold. So I fold it in half and then fold it out on itself, and just keep doing that and turn it over. We're going to fold it that way, then that way, and then that way. So we've done a concertina fold like that, and it's going to be on the bow like so. Okay, so we're going to get our cotton and we are just going to thread it through the bottom of that tulle and tie it in a knot, maybe 1/2 centimetre away from the edge. Just wrap it round, making sure you pull it real tight, as tight as it'll go without snapping the thread. And you can tie that off. So then you're left with sort of a little fan. Now we're just going to neaten this up. Some of the layers are shorter than the rest. We're going to look which side looks best. Okay, and then you just trim. Get our little bin, just trim it down so it looks neater. I like to round the edges off. You don't have to do this, do it to your preference. And then also this end bit where you had the fold, I like to just trim that down, trim the folded edge off, and do it so it'll go as flat as it can. Okay. And then, when you're happy with how it looks, we're just going to glue it to that bottom tail. So I'm just going to glue it a little bit more than I would on that side. And just stick that down onto it. Making sure your folds look good. And when it's stuck and you're happy with how it looks, we turn over the tail and you can see these bits are protruding out. So what I then do is go in and just cut it so it's trimmed to the edge of the bow. Now when you wrap the centre around this, it's going to pull it all in anyway, but I find trimming the little bits off all helps the bulk not be so bulky. Okay, so if you were doing this on both sides of the bow, you would just, when I folded that tool in half again, you wouldn't do that. You would keep it the length of the bow, pinch it in the middle, concertina fold it and pinch it in the middle and wrap it, and then just glue it in the middle. I will make another video with how to do that, but this is just how to put tool on one side of the bow. Then I would go ahead and stick this part on top. So again, I'm going to make it stick down on that side a little bit more, and just to make sure it sticks to the tool, I'm going to use a bit more glue than usual. Be careful, because if there is more glue, it's going to be seeping out in places and you don't want to burn your fingers. So we're going to stick that on there like that. And then you trim it down to how you would be happy with it. So I'm not going to trim it down until I've actually finished the bow. Now this is going to have a birthday number on it, but I haven't got that just yet, so I'm not going to finish the bow completely, but that would be the very last thing that I put on the bow, so I can finish it as far as just having a bow, plain bow. So that would go on there. Let's get a clip for the middle of it. Now obviously this bow is bulkier on the side that the tool is, but as I said, I'm going to have a birthday felty on this side, which will balance it out slightly. I'm just going to wrap the middle round. I've cut the middle extra long, just so I can make sure I have enough to go over the thickness of this bow. Make sure it has plenty of glue on there because we want it to stay stuck together like that. And then what's left to do is just trim these bits down on this side to how you'd like it to fit. So I want it to be a little bit shorter. Bit can be rounded off. can get a little bit messy when working with tulle. All the little cuttings. But there we go. Obviously you can cut the tulle into any shape you like. So if you want it to be this shape, you could just cut into it. Or you could cut some scallops into it. But we want it to be just like that. So that's adding tulle to one side of a bow, and if you've got the notifications turned on, very soon I'll be making another video on how to do the tulle across the whole bow and making a bow from tulle in the shape of a tuxedo bow. I'll do that one as well, but for now I will keep looking at this and seeing which bits I want to change. That seems good so far. And it's got lots of layers because of all the folding we did. There's lots of layers. You don't need to use as much as this. You can use just a little bit. And there we go. So that's what the bow looks like from the top, from behind. And as you can see from the side, it does look a little lopsided at the moment, but when it's worn in the hair it won't, and it will have a felty on this side as well, so it'll look great. I'm going to add some rhinestones to this too, but you can see the glitter through it. There we go. That's how to add tulle to half of a bow. So thanks for watching. It's only a quick video today, but like I say, there will be more videos soon. So make sure your notifications are turned on and you're subscribed to the channel. You need to make sure the notification bell is switched to all, not personalised, or you won't receive notifications for all of my videos. So if you're on Facebook, I have a Facebook group where only people from the channel are on there. It's got some suppliers in there too, lots of lovely links, lots of people sharing ideas. If you want to pop over to the Facebook group, I'll put a link in the description. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.